Today, two friends that I met at a board gaming convention joined me at the BGGCon convention just last week to win a gift certificate for a viewer, maybe you. All this is coming up as we play to answer the question, who's playing what now? Hello and welcome back to another episode of Who's Playing What Now? The quiz show that tests our contestants' knowledge of which board, card, and tabletop games are being played the most right now. Our gameplay statistics are based on the number of unique users who log plays of each game on BoardGameGeek.com. I encourage you to log the games that you've been playing to add your vote to our stats. Now, just to keep things interesting, and to prevent us from picking the same bloody games over and over again every single month, the top 10 most often played games are off limits to our contestants. This month, our top 10 games are Coimbra. In Coimbra, players influence security forces and influential scholars, council members, merchants, and clerics in exchange for influence and prestige. The Mind. Whether you call this a social experiment, an activity, or a game, I call it the 9th most popular played game on our list this month. Splendor, which is a game of chip collecting and card development as players work to acquire enough prestige to win themselves the game. King Domino, which is dominoes with a kingdom-building twist in which players attempt to obtain the best plots of land for their kingdom. Welcome to, which plays like a roll and write dice game, but without dice. Instead, players flip cards to make different actions available to themselves and their opponents. Sagrada, in which players draft dice and use tools of the trade to carefully construct a stained glass window masterpiece. Scythe, an engine-building game set in an alternate 1920s timeline full of farming, war, strategic decisions, and giant rusted hulks of machines. Gloomhaven, a game set in a persistent world of shifting motives in which players must work together to explore the dark corners of the world. Terraforming Mars, in which mega corporations initiate huge projects to transform the Martian landscape into a world habitable by the human race. And Azul, in which players draft tiles to create patterns, decorate their palace, and score points while trying to mitigate waste and lost points. This episode, our contestants will win an Amazon gift certificate for a viewer, which can be used to purchase a variety of board, card, and tabletop games. And now that we know what we'll be playing for, well, let's go meet our contestants and welcome them to the show. I have very special guests with me this time. I have Trae and Mariana Lenox.
Hi.
Hello.
And now you may be wondering, who are these people and why are they joining me today? Because I usually have a YouTuber or podcaster join me.
We're not that.
Yeah, you don't have any YouTube channels or podcasts to plug?
No, I'm a lifesaver.
Okay. Yes. that is
why I'm here. I save Chaz's life.
Do you want to explain a little bit how that works?
Well, what was it? It was two years ago?
I believe it was BGGCon 2015.
No, Dice Tower.
Dice Tower Con 2015.
Dice Tower Con 2015. It was Wednesday morning. We were going to register in the morning, and
first thing in the morning.
First thing, 8 a.m.
I got up and I went out. I was going to go down. I wanted to be like one of the first people in the registration line. I was super excited.
Which I actually was.
Because I wasn't.
Because you were lost.
Because I got lost in the parking lot.
So he's wandering the parking lot, and I see him, and I literally was saying, you look lost. and you needed to know where to go, and so that's our story that we tell everybody.
Yes, you'll notice it still took me a while to get there. If it wasn't for you, I would probably still be wandering around like the Florida Everglades or something like that. So
we would have lost you forever.
Yes, yeah. So I really appreciate it. So we've gone from acquaintance. We see each other at Dice Tower Con and BGG Con all the time.
Now I give you awkward hugs.
I always try to hook up and get a game in with you guys. I fail at that more often than I succeed. So what's something special that we can do together? I thought. Let's bring you on to play for a contestant, for a viewer. So in this first round, I have a list of the top 1,000 most played games on BoardGameGeek. And all you got to do is tell me which games you think have been played the most often. And we're going by the number of people who have logged it on BGG as being played, not the number of games played, number of people. And what we're going to do is for every person that has played that game, you'll win a penny per player towards our prize pool for the grand prize winner. Oh, and actually, we should mention at this point who we are playing for. So let's have a fun graphic go across the screen. And there is our lovely contestant that we're playing for. And if you are that person, at the end of the show, I'll provide details on how you can claim your prize. Let me know what game is your first choice in round one.
Okay.
Okay, so Spiel des Jahres.
Oh,
Because
right.
that's why Azul is at the top. So, and the Mine, that's what made me think of that. Because those came out at Origins, I believe. Because Eastern Wonders was on
So-
sale with limited copies at Dice Tower Con.
If Eastern Wonders is in there, would Century Spice?
No, Century Spice could be on there just because it's Century Spice, so it could be both of them. Let's go with that one.
Century Spice Road.
So your first guess is Century Spice Road.
Yes.
That is number 30 on the list. All
Wow.
Not bad.
With a total of 810 players. Okay, so yeah, not bad at all. Actually, pretty good start. So of course we're right up $8.10 in the pool.
Wow.
So okay, so there's number one.
I say let's do that one next.
Ooh, what's your number two?
Reef.
Reef. Are you sure you want to go with Reef?
Yes.
Positive?
Yes.
It's number 12. It's
Heck
number
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys came up, I think, with a good strategy here. Number 12 on the Reef with 1,283 different people who logged plays of Reef in October, which brings up to a little over $20 in the pool already. So, cha-ching!
So I say we go with Emerson's trifecta.
Okay.
Go
Emerson.
with Eastern Wonders.
Okay.
The East, okay.
Eastern Wonders.
And that's a very interesting approach, going with the designer for the trifecta.
Well,
He's
it's interesting
popular.
because, I mean, right now he's hot.
That's true.
Eastern Wonders, the people who know Spice Road.
Yeah,
But
And when we were at Dice Tower Con, that table was never empty.
that's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if it paid off, because it looks like it did. Because Eastern Wonders is number 73 on the list,
Okay.
With 530 people. So already you're at $26.23 with
Nice.
2 more guesses for this first round. So you guys are, dare I say, rocking it.
What about the stuff that's been out a while? Like the Seven Wonders and the...
that's true.
Yeah, that
Near
was-
and Far was on a lot of lists.
Yeah. And
I mean,
people still play
obviously,
that.
Azul was there.
What
were
about
others?
Charterstone?
And that does have a lot of plays, but
I'm not sure those would be that high up, though, right now.
you know what? What about Villainous?
Oh.
That came out earlier this year.
It was really
Gen
hot,
Con. It was
popular
Disney.
Gen Con. I said, yeah.
It was at Target, wasn't it? It was a
Yeah.
big box. Yeah.
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 But
It
it's
was
got the
pretty
Disney
popular.
appeal. Yeah.
Everybody was
But-
raving about it.
Well, I'm not to skew you guys pick one,
Yeah.
but is the Target consumer base the same group of people that would log?
Oh, well, no, but still.
But everybody, from
But-
Gen Con was raving about it, too.
Yes.
I mean,
Sorry.
Bias
Yeah.
the judges.
Disney,
here.
Little-
I mean,
little-
who
little
doesn't
biased.
like at least some little
Yeah.
Disney? No, that was super hot around Origins as well. I mean, that would be a good hot guess that I could suggest.
I don't have anything else at the moment, so I'd say go for it. So Villainous?
Locking it in.
Locking it in.
Okay. Villainous is on the list. It's not quite as high as the others. It's at number 122.
Oh.
So there is some crossover there. And that means that 393 people logged plays
Okay.
of it. Okay, taking us up to $30.16. So we have one more pick for this first round. You're still in good shape, but let's see if you can really eke something out.
I still say we need to go for something that is, like, that we know a lot of people play. Like Seven Wonders.
Okay.
Or, well, no, Waterdeep is a little bit...
See, Lords of Waterdeep, Lords of Seven Wonders.
Seven Wonders has
Ticket to
more-
Ride. After having 20 hours of sleep in just 1 week, So yeah,
I'd say
just,
Seven
Just pick
Wonders.
one of them. Go for it. Yeah, because that is
It's
quick.
everybody talks about still, and you can place it. Like if anybody at the table is logging it, you've got like 5 or 6 people that are playing it because you're not.
That's right,
playing
because it
it.
can go up to 7.
Yeah, I say Seven Wonders.
I said, yeah, that's a good choice.
Please,
Okay,
please.
let me see if I can find this.
And I'm still really nervous.
Seven Wonders is number 11.
Seriously?
It is,
Wow.
yes.
Number 11.
Number 11.
So we got 11 and 12?
You did. You
Oh,
did.
nice.
Yes, Seven Wonders and Reef. And Seven Wonders came in with 1,322 people, so that's another $13.22.
Woohoo!
So the ending round one, you guys are at $43.38
Hey,
in the
that's
price
not
pool.
bad.
You're
it is.
welcome.
No, I think. All right, so I'm going to set up for round 2, and we'll
Okay.
go in. We'll see how much higher we can nudge that.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. All right, so in round 2, what I have here is we have 5 questions, and each of these questions I have 2 games, and all you got to do for this one is tell me which of the 2 games was played most. Okay, and each one of these will be worth $11 towards the prize pool.
Okay.
All right.
We gotcha.
Okay, so let's start off with something a little fishy. Which of these do you? I'm so sorry.
Fishy?
I think the rest of the joke's coming. Hold on.
Yeah. 1 moment, please. Joke loading. Which of these 2 games had more people log plays? Sushi Go or Sushi Go Party?
Oh, that's easy.
Sushi Go Party, right?
Oh, now this is making me think myself. Sushi Go Party is the obvious one that people should have and own because the other, it's one is
yes.
expanded upon, but not.
That's
But
true.
But more people owned Sushi Go prior to Party coming out, so did they upgrade their experience?
That is the question, isn't it?
I think they did.
Okay,
So
we'll
I would go with Party.
Party. Sushi Go Party.
Sushi Go Party? Okay. Well, Sushi Go had 502 people log plays of it.
Okay.
Sushi Go Party, 525. You guys got
Wow,
it?
that's like the minuscule difference.
Yes.
Oh, we're cutting it close.
But you thought it through, and your rationale for it was right on target. So there you
Yeah.
go.
We're nothing if not logical.
So let's move on from fish to another animal. Okay. Which of these 2 games got more people logging plays? Dragon Castle, the mahjong-like game from Simon,
We should have put that.
Yeah.
or the Red Dragon Inn.
Oh, Dragon Castle.
Yeah, Dragon.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you absolutely?
Because one of them's good and one is not.
All right, you guys are absolutely right. Red Dragon Inn has 75 people log plays
Yeah.
of it,
Yeah.
and Dragon Castle 380.
Yeah.
Okay. so-
Okay.
Only
Only
384.
3?
Go get Dragon Castle. It's amazing.
Yes, it
I
is a
like it
good
better than
game.
Azul.
Oh, really?
I love Azul and I love Dragon Castle, but Dragon Castle has those variable cards that
Change the
each game
gameplay.
kind of change the way that you look at the tiles that make it just a little bit more refreshing than
Yeah,
Azul.
I can see that.
Dragon Castle I like has the little bit more replayability because every game you have a variable end game scoring
Okay.
and you have a variable player power that you can kind of use. And there's a deck of cards and you just pick one of them.
And on top of that, you
So-
have multiple maps that you can do in the
Oh,
back
yeah.
of the rule book. They provide
The
you
way
with
that you
options
build your
for
starting
changing.
structure.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Oh, that's a lot of variability.
Yeah,
That's the deck
totally.
and that. Well, let us move on then. We're still going to stay in the realm of dragons this time. This one might be hopefully a little more challenging than that one. Okay. So which of these games was played most often? Dragon Breath or Dragon Fire?
What is that? I don't even know what this is.
Dragon's Breath was nominated for the Kenner Spiel des Jahres and it won.
Okay,
Whoa.
but that doesn't mean that I know what it is.
No, but I'm just talking about that. Dragon,
it's
that was
gonna be
Dragon's
Breath.
Breath.
And Dragon Fire is the by Catalyst Games. They had the Crossfire game, and then Dragon's Fire was the new iteration. That instead of that universe, it's now in the D&D Dragon-y universe.
To not be American centric here, I do believe that Europeans have BoardGameGeek as well, so I think we're going to go with the kids game. That would be my
I
guess.
say
It's the
yes.
popular one, and it was
If you
it
say it
won,
won
in
the
a-
Kenner
it
Spiel.
won the Kenner Spiel des Jahres, the kids game.
So,
We actually bought it at the flea market.
oh, cool.
So I'll go with Dragon's Breath.
Breath.
Right, okay, both of you on board?
I'm on board with that one.
All right. Well, Dragon's Breath that you chose had 80 people. Plays
Wow.
Dragon, what was the other one? Dragon's
Exactly.
Touche. Dragon's Fire, 73.
Yes.
You guys got it?
Oh, we got it.
You got it.
Wow, a Kinderspiel game had only 80 plays.
Well, I'm sure the kids that their parents are playing with it are not logging their plays.
Good point.
All right, number 4 out
Okay.
of 5. All right. Oh, there's been a lot of anniversary editions of games coming out.
Okay.
2 of them being Containers 10th Anniversary Edition and Ticket to Ride's 10th Anniversary Edition. So specifically the anniversary editions of Container or Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride obviously is the gut, but the thing about it is it's out of print. And people would have to particularly pick that one. Now I will,
versus the regular.
I will say this, the people who play that one know they played that one. And they are very adamant that they played that one because it's so amazing and they will never go back to the original.
So Containers.
But Container... Yeah, Container's still freaking expensive too, so who's going to buy that and necessarily own it and log their plays of it either?
Diehard fans.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still Ticket to Ride. I would still lean towards Ticket to Ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll go Ticket to Ride into 10th anniversary.
10th anniversary.
All right. Well, the Ticket to Ride 10th Anniversary Edition had 68 people log plays of it.
Wow.
Container 10th Anniversary Edition, even with its expensive barrier to entry, had
Hell.
178 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only 68 people logged it. Ticket to Ride 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
Wow.
We
I wasn't going to pick
One more.
against Ticket to Ride. I
No.
mean,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
still Ticket to Ride.
Yeah.
Okay, we got one more.
Okay.
One more shot.
You are familiar with various Portal games that have been released.
Mhm.
Okay. So a couple years ago, there were a couple of games that came out, and I'm just wondering if you can guess between Tides of Time and Tides of Madness, which one was
Oh.
logged more last month?
I wouldn't have a clue which one of those would be logged more.
My gut says Tides of Madness because it has the Cthulhu theme.
Oh.
People
true.
like their Cthulhu.
That one's so
And I've
pretty.
also heard, I've only played Tides of Time. I haven't played Tides of Madness, but I heard that Tides of Madness is a better game.
Oh, I didn't know they changed the gameplay for it.
I think that there's a couple of new,
Just a couple of
just
tweaks.
tiny little things. Plus, it was the newer version, and I think
It is newer.
I don't know which one they're pushing still or still have in stock, but I mean, still a Cthulhu. I
Cthulhu-
mean, they freaking
yeah, you're right.
they got a Kerplunk version
I know, I saw that.
of
Yes,
Cthulhu
Tower of
out there.
Madness.
Yeah.
Tower of Madness.
It's called Tower of
Yeah.
Madness, and it's Kerplunk, but you taking tentacles out.
Yes.
Yep. It looks kind of cool though.
So
Creepy but cool.
I would say the Cthulhu Tides of Madness.
All right, locking that in.
Yep.
Yes.
Tides of Madness had 87 people log plays of it. Not bad for a
bad.
game that came out several years ago.
Yeah.
The original, though, Tides of Time, 91.
By four?
Dang it.
Wow.
That's tight.
Why don't you ask us what number 13 and 14 and make us pick from those?
Even missing those last two, you guys came in with a grand total of $76.38
Hey.
towards the prize pool, and that is not shabby.
Nice.
That is right on the average of what it would come out to.
You
for
can buy a
everybody.
few things with that.
Yes, So I really appreciate it. So,
All right.
so thank you so much to the Linuxes. Is it plural Linuxes? Linuxi? Linux
Us.
times 2. You guys, you guys.
Thanks
people?
to we.
Thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad we got a chance to do something kind of special at the convention this
Oh
year.
yeah,
Me
this is
too.
fun.
It's great.
And what we're going to do now is we're going to return back to the studio, and I'm going to give instructions on how this month's winner can claim their prize, and give you instructions on how you watching this now can enter to be the contestant or the viewer we're playing for next month, the person who gets stuff. Yeah, we'll be right back. All right, if you were this month's winner, you will find information in this video's description, which provides instructions on how to contact me at Pair of Dice Paradise to claim your prize. Look forward to hearing from you. And to enter to win next episode's prize, all you gotta do is simply post your own comment below, mentioning the designer of the game that you've been playing most often, or really just anything. Any comment at all will be fine as long as you remember to include the hashtag Who's Playing What Now. And when we record next episode, we will randomly select a comment, and that viewer will be the one that my next contestant is playing for. But until then, I've been Chaz Marler from Pair of Dice Paradise and BoardGameGeek. Take care, and let's go play some games.
Not a clue.
I was not prepared for this. I need more homework time.
I didn't do my hair.
I just wanted on record I was not prepared.
If you're actually recording at this time, I'll tell you these are not the juiciest because Sagrada is on this list.
Oh, hush you. Some people like Sagrada.
And the mind. What's up with that?
Oh, we're done. Okay, cut.